It just wouldn't. Hello, welcome to Darth Grumpy Dad. Running Diablo 3. Yee. Um, yep. Yeah. So I streamed opening day and then I got sick. I couldn't hardly talk. And I was just constantly coughing, so I didn't get back to streaming. I missed a day. I was still able to play in that meantime. So as far as seasonal journey, I know when I left off, I'd gotten to 70, and I'm not quite sure if I'd gotten the first four done and had my 7 pieces of gear. I don't think I did in the first 2 hours. I was pretty sure I got to 70. But that night following, I did get the first four done. And today I just completed these because, well, I remembered that I wanted to complete them. So it was just a few things that I had to go get, like, the conquests and the conquests this season. You go to leaderboards, you go to conquests to look at these, and they're not hard. Avarice, right? Speed Demon completed Nephilim Rift at level 70 at Torment 10 or higher within 2 minutes, which there's a lot of pretty big, wide open Nephi rifts, right? Nephilim rifts, and you get like four guys in there, and you head out into that open area in four different directions, and you can have it done in 2 minutes. Really easy. On a good day, level 3 legendary gems to 65. I've got that already, although I actually haven't done that with any of my legendary gems yet, and I'll show you how here in a second. Divinity reached Greater Rift 75 solo. Done that already. I've been running 90s, leveling gems in 3 to 4 minutes. Years of War, I haven't messed with that, but it's a Reach Greater Rift 55 with full bonuses of 6 different class sets, which I've done that before. That's not incredibly hard. There's always at least six sets, 2 or 3 sets in with every character that can get you to 55 solo. Now, this season there's a newer thing. I think it's going to be for every season now. They're adding it up to the game, to gameplay. Period. Is these will drop petrified screams. And we'll look at these. Transmute and Kanai's cube to open a portal to an echoing nightmare. Right? You must be a level 70 to open the rift, right? Now, level 1 characters can join you in the rift, but a level 70 character must open it. And it's really good for speed leveling people, right? You can get them to a couple hundred Paragon in with one of these rifts. And they drop randomly in various rifts. And depending on how high you get in that rift, they give you kind of like the soul shards where you could get an instant 125. Well, these, from those rifts, you get these Whispers of Atonement. And they max out at 125. But it's just like leveling one of your legendary gems up to 120 to 125 and augmenting with it. And on top of that, if you've got these at 125 and say you're running 140s, you can level these gems up to a 130. You can continue to level them at Urshi. It's really kind of cool. So that gives you a big jump on all your gems, right? And so once you get all these to at least 50, you don't need to mess around with them anymore, right? All right. So, and I haven't really augmented. Well, I augmented my Firebird's pinions with a one. I had one, the first riff a guy ran me through one of those. We only got to 100, and I used that augment stone to augment this to 100. And this dropped for me in regular gameplay. And so I changed up my build. I'm using a Gould Spike, the helm, instead of the Firebird's plume, so that I can still get my Gould set, right? Running the Gould Search here, and the Gould Spike. I mean, I could augment these because it's ancient, but it's not as good as it could be. I'd like to craft a few more and see if I can get one that comes with um, crit chance on it, because you can get one with crit chance. And nothing else I have is really ancient yet. I haven't messed around with that. I've just got really lucky and got this one. This one right here, and it's pretty good. I rolled vitality on it. It came with cooldown reduction and resource reduction at 8%. I mean, that's phenomenal. That's awesome. And it came with 650 intelligence, and I rolled like something like the Thorn's damage or something silly off to get vitality. Like it was like explosive blast damage, which explosive blast triggers the damage of your ignite stacks, but it doesn't really do any damage. So I rolled it off for vitality. As you can see, I'm already over 800 Paragon in the past few days. A lot of help from guys because I was sick. They were pulling me a lot. I also have my monk. I started with my monk for the Innis build, but I'm running this right now because it can run 90s easier, and I'm leveling my gems. Guy running with me, Tag Slayer. He's usually got a pretty good build. He runs a lot the same I do right now. He hasn't got his Death Wish yet, but he runs almost the same build I do. Right? So he's still got the Gould shoulders because he hasn't got lucky and got the pinions like me. He'll be back to tell me to fly off here in a second. But see, his gems are still super low. And he's still laying down 1 million damage. Right? Because he's at 700 Paragon. And let's see if I... Oh, I'm not running my... Oh, I guess I am. Running my full build. I don't know why this... Let's see... Oh, that's why. Because I need a little more arcane. So I don't have this on. And I'm probably using conduit instead of force weapon. So there we go. 1 million damage. Doesn't take much with this Firebirds. But like I said, running these 90s, I need a little more resource generation, a little more arcane generation. So, and I'm pretty solid already, so I don't really need to run the galvanizing ward, which on higher GR. So I mean, that's something you just, unless you have a Z barb, you're running galvanizing ward. See, and that drops me to just under 1 million when I set up for more generation than damage. Suppose I'm popping Neffy real quick while he's in there. Depending where I'm at tomorrow, maybe I'll go through my various monk builds I got going right now. Tomorrow. Oh, and in the cube, I got Wrestler's Folly right now. Because when you hit stuff with your tornadoes, it groups them up for you. Kind of helps with resource generation. Then you lay on the tornadoes a little longer. Look. Ran out of arcane. See, T16 like this really, should really have herb ashes binding in your cube. I mean, you're killing everything with your most everything with your disintegrate ray and the stacks of ignite that generates in it. So you don't ever want to not be using your disintegrate ray unless you're picking stuff up. Always teleport everywhere you're going. Yeah, we're about halfway. I can go change builds too really quick since this is just a Nephilim. The other build I run for this, I have a group farm build and a solo farm build. And those builds are based on Traveler's Pledge, Compass Rose, and either Halo Carini or I think this one is pretty much the same thing. Except I went with the Obsidian and Diamond Skin. Whereas this one, maybe I just didn't change this one over fully. Probably didn't save it. Yeah, no, I'm still running with this on this. It's not quite as solid as. So we'll change that over really quick. Whoops. There we go. It's a decent Halo Carini. I mean, it's alright. It's ancient, but it's only got one crit, and I had to roll that on it. Okay. And then there we go, Diamond Skin Prism. Seems to generate just a little more. So yeah, I definitely, yeah, Herb Rash is binding in the cube for this one. And as you can tell, it's not quite as much damage. For whatever reason. Seems like I still don't have something right. But oh well. And really, the you get 100% damage increase from Traveler's Pledge, Compass Rose. And you get 100% damage increase from Squirt's Necklace, whereas Squirt's also gives you a 50% increase in the damage you take. Right? Your Diamond Skin is supposed to negate that, and that's why you run the Obsidian, so your Diamond Skin is up a lot more. But early on, until you get lots of Paragon and lots of Intelligence, which turns into Resist All, basically. Intelligence becomes Resist All. This is a much smoother build to run. He's on me, big guy. And like I say, none of my gems are really leveled up that far. I think might be to 50 on this build. I know I got one of them leveled up. Taegoku's 59. That's at 57. That's at 50. And then I've got Broken Crown, and I do not have a green gem in my Broken Crown. For the gold, baby. It's all about the gold. Either that a green gem or a yellow gem, so you get double drops. So I just might not have one at the moment. I do. There we go. That'll give me damage reduction and double gem drops. Yep. So group farm build, Pinions, Broken Crown, Nemesis Bracers, Sages, right? Sage's Journey. So I get double Death Breath. So yeah, I'm pretty much pissing away almost all the damage. I don't have my Gould's set damage on this, right? At all. Pissing away the Captain's Crimson damage for extra Death Breath. Had to let the doggy dog in. And later in game, this probably won't be a build used a whole lot. I mean, yeah, but I don't. I mean, if I'm doing Neffys for keys, probably switch. Yeah, I can't really farm keys though. I can't work that in. So it's either a toss-up. I'm either farming Death Breath or I'm farming keys. For me, the Death Breath is more important, especially for later game, for end game, for when I get to reforging stuff and making all the sets for like Z-Barb and stuff like that. Suppose go run some I guess while he's busy. And then we'll get back to 90s. Oops. Why is my explosive blast not going? There it goes. And as you can see, it's still very T16 viable. Even pissing away most of the damage. Now, some guys would rather save up a whole bunch of rings, puzzle rings, and run puzzle rings back to back to back. Aside from doing all their bounties, and aside from leveling all their gems, they want to work in running all these puzzle rings. I figure if you can do a bunch of extra gold farming and death breath farming and gem farming while you're doing your bounties, I think you're better off at the end of the day. I think in the end, I'm not, the type that's going to sit and argue with about them every time and try and explain. Look, get everything you need while you're getting, if you can multitask, why would you. It's just me. I'm lazy like that, I guess. And I know you get a lot of gold from those other rings and stuff, and they'll glitch them. They'll open it up and sign out so that the other 3 people in the room get to run the ancient puzzle ring, because it'll stay open when they leave. Oops, I'm going the wrong freaking way. Which is fine, I guess. And I set up this build because I do end up playing with, groups of people a lot. But personally, I'd rather get it done while I'm farming. If we're running bounties, you might as well be getting all this other stuff, right? Especially early in the game. Pick up everything that hits the ground. It takes a little bit longer to do your bounties, but it'll be worth it. It's always worth it. About halfway through the season, you can stop picking everything up, especially if you're only running one character, right? If you're running solo and you got all your farm gear on your follower, pick everything up. Everything. And then halfway through the season, you won't need to pick anything else up anymore. You'll have your build all titsed out, right? Especially if you're only running one tune and one build. I suppose I should take the time to go over again really quick what you get for each when you salvage items. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait. Doobly doo, doobly dooblin, doobly doo. Yeah. Yes, on T16, just making sure. It felt a little easy. Doobly-doo. Bored as heck. I wish you'd come back so I'd have somebody to talk to. some other things they done this season. They in the greater risks, they increased how much progression you get from the fallen, which is really cool because you didn't get hardly any progression from them, and you could be doing really good in a greater rift of a higher level, and then get a floor where it's all fallen, and you're not getting any progression from killing them. And you know, it's just puts a halt to what you're doing really quick. It'll cost you beat the difference between beating a greater rift and not beating a greater rift in time is because you have to kill the trash mobs too, right? It's part of the gig. You can't skip an entire floor and not kill anything on it 2-3 floors in a row and expect to pass that greater rift. You know? As you're killing the mobs, the trash has got to be worth something too. I mean, it's fine if you get double D out of it, but it still just make for a bad day. And they fixed that. There we go. Next. Go away. You didn't have to die. Oh, like a lesser gang member in an anime. No, he killed the boss. Vengeance, I'll show you, I'll get you. Nope, you're gonna die. Just die. There we go. Oh, I still have a bit of a cough, but I was like, I missed. You know, I didn't get to do a whole bunch of the seasonal stuff because I couldn't talk, and I missed one of my scheduled shows, so I was like, nope, got to get it done. Oh, and this den of the scavengers. Oop. Resplendent chest. That's always a bonus. It's a good way to get the avarice too. I was talking about conquest. The avarice conquest is put a green gem in your helm, level 50 boon of the hoarder, and just go somewhere where there's Lots of good monster density, lots of little small monsters like Corvus. Go through Corvus right before you get to Adria, that whole area, and just go through there and open all the doors, even if you die a whole bunch of times. And then go back to the beginning and start killing things. There'll be so many small monsters dropping so much gold, it's like super easy to get avarice. I figured it out. I'd done that on accident the first time. That's why I figured out that's a good way to get avarice. The other way is people will stack up 40 or 50 bounty chests and then open them all at once and hopefully not move or bump their joystick or open stuff out of order, right, to get the avarice. Because you can't move, and then you just pick it all up at once. You are. Is your chat broadcasting with me? Did you accept that in, or are you just being silent and mysterious?
Mysterious.
It's on Mysterioso mode.
Dashing pauldron and despair.
Oh, did you find the keys? Yeah, I left it open.
Yeah, I don't know what all I got. There was not that much on the ground in there. It was weird. It even made me go check if we were in T16. Watch me be gambling and get prime the death wish from Kadala.
I'll be mad.
Coming. I'm not playing with you no more.
This guy, yeah, he's got good RNG, man. Yeah, when you first started playing with me, we were playing monks, and you got a primal Wu Kim Lao, man. Like early on in the game, I was oops, suppose I should go back to town and clear out. I was a little mad. I was only a little mad. I mean, a really good primal too. I've got an Oculus Ring on my follower. I haven't really paid attention to which one is the best so far. Let's see.
The one with the red banner around it.
Yeah, the one with the red banner every time. I'm at the best out of the ones I have.
It was at that season.
Last season?
He's like, I don't know what's wrong with my death wish. It's like, oh, I know what's wrong. He's like, what? I said it's missing that red banner.
Fuck you. That's perfect. That's a perfect response, too.
Keep thinking there's something I can hit for resource costs. I'm so used to playing D2.
Yeah.
You get mana potions and health potions you can hit.
Yeah, and with these, this is kind of built into the build. You either have it or you don't. Blood March, kill 150.
Oh, goodness.
At least it's out in the open area, though, not that little side area. Whoa! Death in the Blood Marsh.
Man,
That sounds like a death metal song. Death in the Blood Marsh. Oh, it's death. Death in the Blood Marsh. This is our next song. Death. Death in the Blood Marsh.
Give me a ring. Ancient puzzle, I feel it coming.
Excuse me. That's what I get for being a jackhole and singing death metal style.
Rules of the session type. Yeah, playing at work isn't as relaxing as playing at home.
No, it generally isn't. $30 more. 30 more little fools. Where are ya, you little fools?
Oh, God. I feel like Explosive Blast got way more devastating.
Wrong button. It's always been. It's just, you know.
Well, on a 150, you
Don't
definitely don't notice it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's like just poking them on their shoulder.
Hey, I throw this thing at you. Did you sneeze on me? There we go.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, get off me, Roger. There's a hell of a difference between 800 Paragon and like 2,000 Paragon, right? It's just,
Oh, yeah. The mega difference. 2000 Paragon, you're contending with a 150.
yeah.
I mean, or completing it. Either or, it just depends on how good your gear is.
And then you get in, you're doing these,
much.
and you don't even use your tornadoes.
No, T16 is running around with disintegrate and melting everything.
Yeah.
And now that's what I'm so used to that right now. I'm like, something's wrong with my build. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have anything. I'm only like
Same
600
here.
Paragon. Like, I almost didn't even complete this cursed chest event on time.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, definitely shouldn't have been singing death metal style. That hashed me out.
The demon gates.
No, don't do it again.
I almost got you.
Gold, 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 gold. I've got all the gold. How much gold do you need? I need all the gold.
That's pretty bad when my farm build is stronger than my wizard right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, on your monk farm build, yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I'd have already been done with this bounty. Like, because I don't have to worry about trying to kill nothing. I just stand there and the allies do all the work.
Yeah. Which way is going to loop back around to Adria? Yeah, and I get so enthralled with killing stuff that I'm not moving. I don't need to kill everything. I just strong enough to just blaze by them if I want.
On the cube right now, dude. Well, I'm just slacking everywhere today.
Oh, so you're constantly running out of resource?
Well, not that. I do no damage.
Oh, and
the channeling, yeah, the matches the channeling give you that extra
25% damage, yeah.
Plus 25% damage reduction.
Yep.
Stupid snakes. That's cool though. My meteor saying just killed someone on T16. That's saying something.
Go back and pick this stuff up.
Death took its toll. That's what it says when you die. In D2 it says death took its toll because it takes money when you die.
Ooh, bastards. Well, I get it. Kind of does here because you got to repair your gear if you don't have.
Yeah, there it takes like it takes 15% of whatever you have on your person. And then if you don't have any on your person, it'll take 15% of what's in your stash.
Ooh. So it's always a good idea to have a little bit of gold on you.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is what you do is with whatever's in your stash, instead of putting it in your person, you put it in what's called the shared stash, and then it can't take it. So then you just never have money on your person. So when you die, you don't lose nothing.
Ah. That sounds a bit sneaky. But I'm down with it.
It's their exploit. They didn't fix it.
Yeah. Yeah. Couple lines of code can fix that.
Get out
of here,
you
don't.
Stupid bird. Damn. You procced my meteor step just before dying. Really? This thing just jumped up and ate me. Holy cow, get out of here.
Out of the ground?
Yeah, one of them little snakes. I'm trying to get my disintegrator charged up so I can teleport. He decided that he didn't like where I was standing, I guess. I mean, I thought it was a good spot to stand, but I guess he didn't think so much.
Well, he thought it was a good spot, too. Good spot to pop up and eat your ass.
Of course, there's this ginormous champ right here that I can't do nothing with. Oh, yeah. That was dumb. A champion said teleport on it. He had the perfect teleport, dude. He teleported me right in front of a fire bat while it was breathing fire.
Oh. Let's see. All the way back down the street.
Let's go kill a boss. Oh, gum. I don't know if I quite got that much power, but we'll see. I just gotta be able to hold the arcane up long enough for it to stack up.
Well, you've got your captain set and everything on, don't you? Or are you running?
Yeah, I got captains on.
You should be fine. I don't.
No, I'm not saying the damage reduction. I'm saying the killing part, because you gotta let the disintegrate stack up for that twister to do any damage. I gotta be able to hold it there without the arcane running out. As long as I can hold it there and get like 3 or 4 twisters on him, he'll probably die right away.
Yeah.
Or if I just get 1,000 more paragon, he'll die right away.
So you don't have herb ashes for the cube yet, then, so you can do
I
that?
haven't found herb ashes yet. No.
Oh.
Oh, he's just a regular gob. He looked blue on the body, but then on the map, he's just a treasure goblin. Alright, before I hit this boss door, I'm gonna let my arcane build back up. Alright, boss grandma's store.
Okay.
The larder. It's a good name for him, lard.
Gum is in the larder, eating all the lard.
Oh yeah, easy enough. I am returning to town.
Good, good. The repository of bones.
Magahada.
Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Oh.
One sec.
Hung up.
Right back.
Hung up on some fucking little break in the road. Got me killed. Could teleport through a wall, but I couldn't teleport through that little brick sticking out on the side of the path. Don't really get it. It's just how it works in this game. Can't teleport through closed doors. I mean, they're mystical, magical of some variety. Even the archaic wooden doors down in the barracks that you just bash through when you hit them, they just explode, but you can't teleport through them. It's all just really kind of funky. Well, no, that door was closed. Yeah, but it's a plain Jane wooden door. I mean, now down at Corvus, not being able to teleport through the magical stone doors they have there, I get that. I understand that. I mean, they're big old stone magically enhanced doors that glow. I could see not being able to teleport through them. Or that they would seal an entire room. You can't teleport through any wall of that room to get in. Where's the rest of the mob? There they are. Arr, 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 arr. Now, Violent Tormentor. You got some get some good loot from them. Oh, I'm loaded up. I need to go back to town. Let's grab the Death Breath. Whoops. The official Everything Must Die sale. Everything died. He dies, she dies, everything dies. Oh, wait, not that one. He's AFK at the moment, so you wouldn't be able to...
You can have a boss door if you need to.
Oh, okay. Right on. Then I guess I will start with Rakanoth. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo-doo. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go, go. Yeah, them guys didn't like me one bit. Lucky they weren't molten explodey on top of it. All you, good thing I was spamming teleport. Oh! Death from above. Unfortunately, it was my death. Where's... Oh, there. That's what I came back for. Came back for those 9 reusable parts. Okay. Now these guys are starting to irritate me. Man, I might have to go back and put Galvanizing Ward on until I get some more intelligence in my Paragon. Boss door, boss door. So you suggest being untouchable. Ugh. Oh, still hate this area. Spaghetti map from hell. Oh, no, Joey, no, not now, please. Don't do that.
Let's go.
Oh, Joey signed in